Good day, students. Today we are going to discuss about persuasive essay. Persuasive essay is one of the patterns of development when it comes to writing, aside from narrative, descriptive, expository, comparison and contrast, and many more. So persuasive essay, its main goal is to persuade the readers to believe or to change their behavior in a particular topic. A persuasive essay is a piece of academic writing where you use logic and reason to show that your point of view is more legitimate than any other. So in writing a persuasive essay, it's not just about telling people that your point is correct. You also have to present logic and reason so that people will believe in your points instead of believing on the other side. So in writing a persuasive essay, it is very important that you provide evidences, logical evidences, and logical reasoning so that your readers will be persuaded that what you're telling them is correct or right or better than the point of the other side. So in writing a persuasive essay, you may use this what we call the persuasion map, wherein it contains the different parts of the essay. So the first part is the introduction, wherein you're going to include your hook, topic, side or stance, and your reasons. We already discussed this before, so it is easy for you to make an introductory paragraph since um, you already know the elements that are inside the introductory paragraph. Now, on the body, that's where you're going to discuss your main reasons or the reasons that you have mentioned in your introduction. So in the development of your paragraph, you should start by stating your main reason, one, and then your facts or examples. And then on the next paragraph, you'll be stating your main reason number two, and you also need to include facts or examples. And then on the next paragraph, you will be stating your main reason three, which will be supported by facts or examples as well. And then finally, in your conclusion, that's where you're going to summarize your main points. So I'll be sending a copy of an persuasive essay in our um, group chat. So, in writing a persuasive essay, you basically have a minimum of 5 paragraphs. One for introduction, one for the discussion of your main reason one, another one for the discussion of your main reason two, and then another paragraph for the discussion of your main reason three, and finally your last paragraph will be your conclusion. So when you write your persuasive essay, make sure that you have a minimum of 5 paragraphs. Next, this is the example of the introductory paragraph for a persuasive essay. Are you involved in extracurricular activities in your school? Most extracurricular activities can greatly impact a student's life in many ways if they choose to take advantage of them. Drugs and alcohol cases are extremely high today. Another problem nowadays is the number of high school students dropping out and the number of failing grades on students' transcript. To fight this, students must start joining in school sports because it keeps students involved, gives opportunity for students to study in college, and motivates students to be in school. So as you can see here, the elements of an introductory paragraph are present, which are the hook, and then we also have the context and also the um, thesis statement of the writer. So in here, the writer presented 3 reasons why students should start joining in school sports. The first one is it keeps students involved. The second one is it gives opportunity for students to study in college. And the third one is it motivates students to be in school. So these 3 main points or main reasons will be the one which will be discussed in the body of the essay. So in the first paragraph of the body, it will discuss keeping students involved. And then on the second paragraph of the body, gives opportunity for students to study in college. And the third paragraph for the body is it motivates students to be in school. So that is what you're going to see in the body of the essay. So as you can see, main reason one, and then it's facts and examples. Main reason two, it's facts, examples, and the main reason three with its facts and examples. So that's how you discuss your main reasons in the body of your essay. And then finally, in the conclusion, that's where you're going to summarize your main points. Sports can improve your life if you allow them to. Being involved in a sport can impact your life as well as your self-esteem. There are many advantages to extracurricular activities. You can stay out of trouble, stay in school as well as bringing up your grades. Getting a scholarship for college can also be made a reality by playing sports. Being involved in sports can also help you to make new friends and important choices that may later affect one of the most important parts of your life, your future. Next, let's move on to the next slide, which is the cohesive devices. So in writing your persuasive essay, these are some of the categories of cohesive devices that you may effectively use to make your paragraph more interesting. So these are adding, contrasting, and illustrating. It is very important that you also contrast your ideas with the other side or the other points so that there will be a comparison or the contrast um, or showing the differences between one idea to another. So you may also use illustrating cohesive devices so that you can provide evidences or examples in the paragraph that you are going to write. So those are the three categories of cohesive devices that you can use for your persuasive essay. Next, these are some of the important reminders that you should always remember. Number one is make it a point to research and read about the topic that you are going to write. It is very important that all of the things that you are going to say in your essay are based on facts and are supported by research or surveys or polls so that there will be a reliability with the data that you are going to present. The more factual your information is, the more people will believe in your point. Next. Choose a side, then defend it. So, in writing a persuasive essay, you are trying to convince people to believe on your side. So, with that in mind, you should be choosing a side, whether um, you are positive about something or negative about something. So you just need to choose a side and then defend the side that you have chosen by presenting your information or data. Next, avoid topics such as religion. Um, since religion is a very controversial subject, you should you should try avoiding it since people will have different point of view about religion. So no matter how you present information or data when it comes to religion, people will still be believing on their faith. Okay, so just avoid topics such as those. Next, present strong evidences for your claims. So make sure that the data that you're going to present are precise and accurate. So the stronger the evidence that you provide, the more that you can easily persuade people since you are presenting them with facts. So, in writing persuasive essay, these are some of the possible topics. Online education versus traditional schooling, which one is better? Why must there be some limits to freedom of speech? Or it can also be, why should parents pay children for household chores? Okay, so these are some of the possible topics in writing persuasive essay. So as long as there are two sides in a particular topic, it is possible that you can write a persuasive essay about it. Then I'll be presenting to you your performance task for this lesson. So you'll be writing an individual persuasive essay about a certain product you wish is available in the market right now. So I want you to think of an original idea of a certain product that you think will be very useful in our society these days. So after choosing a certain product, I want you to make sure include an image of the product and the reasons why people should buy it. So in your performance task or in your paper, I want to see an image of the product that you want to endorse to people and a short persuasive essay on why people should buy your product. So this is the format for your performance task. So there is a picture of the product. It's either you get a picture from the internet, just make sure that you cite your source, or you may also draw it um, so that there will be a form of creativity in your work. And then after that, below it, you are going to put the one paragraph essay about the product. It's a persuasive essay about the product. So in your essay, I want you to make sure that it is justified, and please avoid contraction since you are going to be writing a formal essay or a formal persuasive essay. And those are usually the comments that I have given you in your previous narrative essay. So make sure that you apply those comments. So the deadline of your performance task will be on June 24, 2022. That is on Friday, 11:59 p.m. If you have questions, you may send the question in our group chat so that we will be able to address them. Thank you and God bless.